everybody, I'm back with another video. If you're new to my channel, then welcome. If you'd like to follow me on Instagram and Twitter, then please do. In today's video, I'll be doing a Stratford haul. Recently I went to Stratford, so I'm going to be showing you the things that I got. It's been a while since I've been to Stratford, so it was nice to go again. There's some things that I was looking for that I was able to get, and there's some things that I was looking for that I wasn't able to get, so I'm planning to get them online, or maybe the next time I go, maybe some keys, or the next time I go to Stratford, hopefully they should have it. Before I start showing you the things that I got, I want to mention a few things. The first one is that I did get some things for my sister as well, so that she can use it with her child in the nursery that she works at. So I don't have those things on me, but it's mostly puzzles and toys and stuff like that. And also, if my voice sounds a bit weird, I am still getting over a cold. I'm better now, but my voice might still sound a bit not like myself. It's better weather now, but the weather has been sunny but cloudy, and might be the only time I might be able to film for a while, so that's why I'm filming now. So you might be thinking, oh, if you're still getting over a cold, why are you filming now? And that's the reason why, because this might be the only day I get to film for a while, because I'm planning to be going out a lot. So if I'm out, it's hard for me to film. Right now I'm home, but later I might be going out, so that is why. The first things I'm going to start with is the Primark stuff. So I'm going to start with the clothes. Okay. So recently Stranger Things Volume 4 came out, and I watched it and I enjoyed it. I might do a review on the Volume 4 by itself, or I might wait until Volume 2 comes out and do a review on all of it together, but I'm not sure as of yet. So if you're a fan of Stranger Things and you haven't watched Volume 1 yet, and you don't want any spoilers, then please look away, because I'm going to show stuff that is in the show. This is a Hawkins t-shirt, so this is the front and that's the back, and this is the price tag. It was £8, and this is size, what's this? Double XL. As you probably noticed, I haven't taken off any of the price tags yet, because I wanted to keep them on, and then once I've finished filming this video, then I'll take it off. So there you go, that's the first one. Okay. The next one I got is the Squid Games jumper, so that's the front, and that's the back. No, it's a Squid Games hoodie, sorry. The next thing I got is a Squid Games hoodie, so this is the front, and that's the back. And this one was £14, and it's size extra large. I done a review on Squid Game, so if you would go and watch it, I would be really appreciative. I really like the show, and when I saw this jumper, I said to myself, I'm going to get it because I like the show. Okay, the last clothes I got is the one I'm about to show now. This one, the last clothes I have to show, my friend got it for me, because basically my friend went to a Primark that's near her house, and in the Primark that was near her house, she was looking for this shirt, but they didn't have it in her size, but they had it in mine. So she asked me if I would like it, and I said yes please. So she got it for me, and when we went to Stratford, she looked for it for herself, but they didn't have it. So what she ended up doing was buying it online. So when it comes, she's going to do a video showing it. But this is a Hellfire Club t-shirt, so that's the front and that's the back. This is triple XL, which is not actually my size, but I like long t-shirts because I am very tall, so the longer the better. There was another t-shirt that I was going to pick up from Primark, but I didn't end up picking it up, because when she was taking the stuff out of the bag, I was saying to myself, oh, there should be one more, but then she's like, no, That's it. So I was very surprised. So I was saying about this t-shirt, and then I remembered that I picked it up, but they didn't have any more size, so I put it down. But it's not until we got back to the till that I remembered that I did pick it up, but then I put it back down. So I'll put a picture of it on the screen. That one goes with Stranger Things ones as well. So it's the basketball t-shirt or vest thing that they wear. I'll go on to the rest of the Primark stuff I got, but these aren't clothes. These are just stuff I saw in Primark that I thought people would like. So the first one is this bubble set. So that's the front and that's the back. This was £1 and it has a set of 4 bubbles. And I like bubbles because I got a bubble machine when I went to the fun fair. I got this bubble machine, so I got this as a gift. It's another present I got as a gift. It's a stamper set, so this is the front and that's the back. And then I got another one, so this is front and that's the back. And this was £1 and this one was £1 as well. The next one is this paint pack, and it's the front, and that's the back. I'm pretty sure this one was £4.50. I don't remember. I think it was £4.50, but that's a paint set. So all the ones I'm showing right now are gifts. So this one is a spring set. This is a ombre spring. I think that's how you pronounce it. So this is the front, and that's the back. And this one was £1. This one's for myself. This is a bubble machine, so this is the front, that's the back, and wait no, this is a actually, okay, so that's all the things I got in Primark. So in Primark I ended up spending around 40 something pounds, so it was around £42, and the lady was saying to me, oh, would you like to donate money to a charity? So I said to her that I'll pay for my things first and then I'll donate money. So I ended up spending £42, which is not a lot considering I've spent a lot of money in Primark before. So I think that's one of the less amount of monies I've ever spent in Primark. So I was really proud of myself. The next thing I'm going to go on to is Lush. So the next thing I'm going to go on to is Lush. So this is a birthday present I got from my friend. So to my friend, if you're watching this before your birthday, please turn away. If it's after your birthday, then you can look. You're probably thinking, oh, why did you get her birthday present early? And the reason why is because I have 2 concerts coming up. So right now I want to get my friend's birthday stuff, my dad's birthday stuff, Father's Day, all of them kind of stuff. I want to get those stuff done so that I can focus my money on my concerts, because some people will be like, oh, you just think about your concerts. No, that's not why. I just want to, it's better to know that those are sorted so I don't have to worry about, so when I go to the concerts, I don't have to worry, oh, do I have money? Like by that time I would check and I know I have money, so I don't have to worry. So so this is a happy birthday Lush set. So this is the front, that's the back. So I was saying to the lady, does she have any for birthdays? And then she showed me a big one, and I was saying if she had anything smaller, because I already had a lot of stuff in the bag and carrying it was already heavy. So she showed me this one, and then she showed me this part. And I said that sounded nice, and the price wasn't too much either. I think it was like £22. £24. It was £24. I'm looking at the receipt. It was £24, which isn't that much. So I got that for my friend. Other things for my friend as well, but I'll get to that soon. I also got food on the day, so I got Starbucks. I got my Starbucks drink, which I ended up drinking there because I couldn't carry it because our hands were full. So I drank that one there. I got the cinnamon roll, so I got 2 of them. This is one of them. I got 4 of them because I got 2 for myself, I got 1 for my friend, and then I got 1 for my dad, because when I was in the shop, my dad was saying to me, he said to me if I could get the thing that I gave to him last time, because there was a time that we went to the shopping centre and we must have came back and he picked us up, and either me or my friend said, would you want to try some? And he tried some and he liked it. So at first I didn't remember what he was talking about, but then I remembered, so I said okay, so I picked him up one. And I was just about to go to Starbucks when I called him, so I didn't mind picking it up. So and I also got Burger King, so I got 2 chicken whales. One I ate on the day, and one I ate the day after, because my plan was to eat one while we were waiting for him and one later on, but I ended up eating one on the day and then one the day after. While I was waiting for my Burger King, my friend said to me that she's going to go to the shop to get a drink. So I think this was the Sainsbury's. So she went to get a drink and then she came back. With my Burger King meal, I drink of it, but when I put it in the bag, it's billed the drink. But since it came with a meal, and I know they were going to be like, oh well, it's cheaper if you get it with a drink, I said to myself I can give the drink to my sister, because my sister did ask for a Starbucks drink, but I knew I wouldn't be able to carry it in my hand with the bags, so I said I'd just give her the Fanta one. But what ended up happening is that it's spilled in the bag. Because of that, I left it. So I said to my friend, where did you get your drink from? And I said, where you got your drink from? Is it far? And she said, no, it's just there. So I said to her, so I gave her the money so she could get a bottle for me and my sister. So if she could get the Fanta orange and the Fanta fruit punch, because I was planning to eat the Burger King while I was waiting for my dad. So if I was thirsty, I could drink that one. And so that's what she did. And after, on my way home, I had to go back to my friend's house twice, because she said that I left my headphones was in her bag, and my biscuits and the Burger King was in her bag. And you're probably been wondering, oh, why did you go back? Why was it in her bag in the first place? And what happened is, because one of my bags, so the Primark bag I had, it was heavy, so we ended up switching and taking turns to carry it, because I did have an extra bag, but the thing is that we would have to carry we would still have to carry one each. She would still have to carry one of it and I would have to carry one of it. Ended up doing it in the end, and she's like, oh, so this whole time you've had another Primark bag? And I said, I did say that I had 2, but it would just be more bags to carry. So in one bag it would be better. Yes, it would be heavier, but it would be better just to have the one Primark bag than splitting it, because she would still have to carry one and I would still have to carry one. Dad said, oh, we'll just come back and get it, because she was like to me, oh, I have the white headphones. So, because we literally was like 5 minutes away from her house when she called me, because we just dropped her. And then she's like, okay, I have the white headphones. And I was saying to her I could pick it up the next day, because the plan was for her to come over the next day, because we were supposed to chill. But my dad said, oh, we'll just pick it up now. So we did that. And the second time we went back, I did say to her, I'll pick it up tomorrow, but my dad said, oh, we'll just go back, but make sure it's everything. But my friend must have not heard me when I said that. So what happened is that I called her three times, and she didn't pick up, so I had to get out and go up and get it for her. And she was like to me, oh, I thought I was going to bring it tomorrow. And I said to her, that was my plan, to get it tomorrow, because it was just biscuits, so I didn't mind. And the food I could eat tomorrow, because she could just put it in, she would have just put it in the fridge and I ate it tomorrow. I wouldn't mind. I would have just had probably something else for the meantime. But my dad was the one who said, oh, we'll just pick it up now. So that's why she's like, okay. So she put it in another bag, because when it's billed, I think it whipped the bag, because it was one of the paper ones, so it whipped the bag when it's billed. So she put it in another one. So that's a kind of funny story. So the next thing I'm going to show is the books that I got. So one of my New Year's resolutions was to start reading again, so that's what I'm doing. So I got a lot of these books I've been recommended. So I've watched book TikTok, or I've been on YouTube where people talk about, oh, if you've not read this book then you must read it, it's really good. So I also picked up 2 of these, and I picked up 2 ginger cookies for my sister, so I already gave that to her. And these ones I'm going to give to my friend because I thought my sister wanted these, but she said she doesn't really like these ones, so I'm going to give them to my friend so she can give them to her grandparents, because I do like these ones, but I prefer the cinnamon roll. For the books, the first place I went to is a place called Foil. Is it Foils? I think it's called Foils or Foilis. So it's spelled Foyles. So I think it's Foilis. So that's the first place I went, and some of these books I was not planning to get. I just saw the cover and it looked interesting, so I picked it up. This is this is the shop that I was having trouble pronouncing it. So I think it's Foils, but this is the shop that I got the books from. And when we went there, they had this book on display, and it was about a hand. It had a hand on it. If I can find it, I'll put a picture of it on screen. But my friend was telling me that this person must have gave her a leaflet about the book, but at the time she didn't know what the book was about. So she's like, oh, don't read that book. So we were talking about it, and these almost like these people were like staring at us, and she's like, oh, don't read that book because it's very like sexual, and she wasn't expecting it to be like that. And they also had, when we were walking, they also had like custard cream. They had a custard cream shop that I was thinking of getting, but I said no, let me not get it because I am cutting back from eating all these like donuts and stuff like that, so I didn't decide to get it. But she got some donuts which were nice. It wasn't the custard cream ones, but it was from another place, and there was this cake shop that had cupcakes and birthday cakes, and I was gonna get a red velvet one, but when I was in the queue I heard the lady talking to the lady before me saying that there was no red velvet ones there, so I didn't get any. But I'm happy with all the things that I got, with all the books. When I've read them, I do plan to do a review on them. I am trying to stick to my New Year's resolution, because I was saying to my friend that for me it's easier to say, oh, I want to start doing something than give up something, because if I said, oh, I want to give up chocolate, I know by the second day or the first week I'll be eating it again. Because for me, giving up something that is kind of like I'm used to it, it's really hard. So that's why I said I'll read, and plus I have loads of books in my room that have been on the shelf for I don't know how long and never been touched. The only time they were touched is when I bought them, opened them, and that's it. So the thing for me is the reading part is fun, it's the picking up the book that's hard for me, especially when I'm going out a lot. I went to game, but there was nothing that I wanted and there was nothing that she wanted, so we didn't buy anything from there either. But that's all the things now. But yeah, if you haven't seen Stranger Things, then please go and watch it, it's really good. If you're not a fan of Stranger Things and you've never got into it, I understand, because that's how I feel with Star Wars. But Stranger Things season 4, the first 2 episodes are really dark, because people say that the season is very dark, but the first 2 episodes are dark. After episode 5 or episode 4, it's not as dark, but it's still dark. And in my opinion, episode 4 is the best of the season, or volume 1. So that's how I feel. So yeah, this is the first one, and it's called Books and Others, and it's by Emily Henry. So that's the front, and that's the back. The next one is called Get Alive, and it's by Charlie Brown. So is it Charlie Brown? No. Oh, it's called Get Alive, Charlie Brown, and it's by Talia Hibbon? I don't know. I think it's Taylor Hibbert. I think that's how you pronounce the person's name, but that's the front. This is the front, and that's the back. And this one, I've actually heard about, because this one I know there's a set of it. So when I saw this one, I said I'm picking it up because Amanda BB has read this one and she said it's really good, and I'm pretty sure she's read the set as well. And okay. These are the next two I picked up. So this is Nick and Charlie, and this is by Alice Osman, and this is I Was Born With It, also by Alice Osman. So I picked these two up because they go with the Heartstopper set, which I have, because in my Heartstopper video I did say that I'm going to wait until I read the other ones to get the book, to get the rest of the books, but at that time I wasn't planning on going to Stratford when I did. I wasn't planning on going to Stratford yet, so, but since I knew these were being Stratford, I said I'll just get these two for now. There was like four other ones, but those ones I'll wait for, so I got these two. I was standing in the shop for a while because there was these teens that were near the Heartstopper section, and they were talking about Heartstopper and how it's been reviewed for season 2 and season 3, which I'm very excited about. So they were standing there for a while and I was waiting for them to move, because there was like 6 of them. If it was just one girl, then I would have just said excuse me, but it was like 7 of them, and they kept on saying Charlie, 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 and it did make me laugh. So I was just looking for Cinderella's Dead while I was waiting for them to move. So this is another one that I picked up because I saw the cover and it looked interesting, and it's called Confessions of a Alleged Good Girl. So that's the front and that's the back, and this is by Joa Goffney. I'm really bad at pronouncing names if you could not tell, but this one did look interesting, so I picked that one up. And this one is called It Ends With Us, and it's by Coraline Hoover. So that's the front and that's the back. And my friend was telling me that her sister read this one, or she read it. I think her sister read it and she said it was really good. But this one I've heard about, so I'm really excited to read this one. I'm excited to read all of them, but this one and the Get a Life Charlie Brown I've heard about, so I'm very excited to read these ones. And since I'm talking about books, I was looking for I was looking for Cinderella's Dead in the shop, but sadly they did not have it. So my friend said to me that they might have it in W.H. Smith. So my plan was to get one from W.H. Smith, one book, but I ended up getting 4. So I'm going to show you them now. So the first one I got is Cinderella's Dead. So this is the front and that's the back. I'm really excited to read this one. So, and since I saw Cinderella's Dead, I also picked up this one, and it's called The Poison Heart, and that's the front and that's the back, and it's by the same author. And I heard she has a lot of books, the author of the collection, so one day I do plan to read all of them, but I would just stick with these 2 for now. And I think she has another one coming out soon, so I plan to get that one as well. Okay, and then these 2 were a random pickup, but this one is called Heartless, and it says, before she was the queen of hearts, she was just a girl who wanted to fall in love. And this is by Marissa Myra, and this one is The Cruel Prince, and this is by Holly Black. So that's the front and that's the back. And that's the front and that's the back. So we also ended up going to Mankind, but I didn't see anything I wanted, and neither did my friend. So we went to the entertainment store, and I'm going to show you what I got. So the first one is this Funko Pop, and this is the red panda from the movie Turning Red. So this is number 1,185. So this is front and that's the back. So this is, I also want to get the mailing one, and that's this one. So I also want to get that one, and yeah. So this is the only Funko Pop that I got from Stratford, which is a surprise because normally I get like 4 or 5, but this is the only Funko Pop I got, because my plan was to get Stranger Things ones or Squid Games ones, but the only Squid Games one I saw is the one with the workers ones, the ones that they have the masks, so those guys, but I didn't want them. I wanted like Ali and the main character and the girl, which I forgot her name, but those are the people I wanted. I didn't want the red suited people. And these are the last 2 things that I got from the entertainment store. I was going to show them earlier because I thought I got them from Primark, but then I remembered that I got them from the entertainment store. So it's a bubble set, so this is the front and that's the back. So I got a red one, not a red one, I got a green one and a purple one. And the reason why I got this is when I go to the park, I can play it in the park. So because my friend was like, oh, who are you getting that for? I said, for when I play it in the park. So that's what I got. So it's a gift for myself. I think these were £1. I do not remember. And okay, I'll put on the screen how much they were. The Funko Pop was around £24, so I remember that one. I think it's around £24. If I'm wrong, I'll put the actual price on the screen. Okay, so okay, now I'm nearly done, guys. So now I'm going to go to the most expensive things that I got on the day, which are perfumes. So as I said earlier, it's my friend's birthday, so I was walking to Starbucks because she went to get Popeyes. So she's like, oh, I'll go and get Popeyes and you go to Starbucks, because at this time it was going to be soon until my dad picked us up. So I said we just get food now, and then my dad would be coming soon. But I ended up asking him if another hour would be okay. So when I was in the shop, I called him, and because I was saying to him, oh, you haven't called to check, because normally he asks me how things going, and then around that time he would know if he still picking me up the same time he normally, the time that we agreed, or if he has to pick me up later. So when I was in the shop, he said another hour would be fine. So that's how I was able to sit down and eat, and that's how I was able to sit down, and that's how I was able to bring the Starbucks with me and drink it on the way. I mostly drank it when I was waiting in the queue for Burger King, but anyway. But the perfumes at the first, so as I said earlier, if my friend is watching this, then please skip this part if your birthday hasn't passed, or then once it's your birthday you may see it. So the first one I got is this Nicki Minaj perfume. So this is the front and that's the back, or that's the back and that's the front. I really don't really know, but as soon as I saw this perfume, I said I think my friend would like this, so that's what I got. Okay, this is my friend's one. So it's God is a Woman, and that's the front and that's the back, and this one's for me, so that's the front and that's the back. So I ended up spending a lot of money, but I'm glad that I got the presents for her, because with the Ariana Grande ones, I remember there was some that she has and some that she didn't have. So I did call her and I said, hypothetically, I can't say the word, but hypothetically, if I was getting you which Ariana Grande perfume do you not have? And then she told me which one she has. So that's how I decided which ones I was going to get her. And they had a lot of good selections, so I was looking for myself as well. but that's when I decided to go with just this one because I knew that it was going to be a lot. I didn't know it was going to be that much, but I did know that it's still going to be a lot because a lot of perfumes are around 30, 40, especially if you get the big ones. If you get the smaller size, it's around 20, but if you get the bigger one. I don't remember what the shop was called, the ones that I got the perfume, but it's a really good shop. A lot of the stuff are expensive because my friend was telling me, oh, I've been in that shop. My mum told me that it's very expensive, but I understand why it's expensive because it has a lot of the rare ones, because a lot of these perfumes I've never seen in other perfume shops, and if I do see them, it's only like sometimes. It would be sometimes, like the Shawn Mendes one. I've never seen that one in a perfume shop or in Superdrugs, for example. Glad I was able to get the perfumes I did. If I remember what the shop is called, I'll put the writing on the screen. But it's a really good perfume shop, and it was nice. I was in there for a while. One, because I was looking for the presents, and two, I was talking to my dad, so I was standing there for a while. And there was this lady that kept on looking at me, so I felt a bit uncomfortable. But talking on the phone did help because I know that's their job. Them just making sure that we're not stealing anything. But just the way that she was kept on like looking, it felt very weird. And yeah, things I got for her. I've also ordered some things online, so when they come, I will be very excited, and I think she's gonna love them. So I'm very excited for her to open it. And I need to also get my dad's present, but as of now I haven't decided what I'm gonna get him, but I'm going to get that. And that is all the things that I have to show. If I've forgotten anything, then I'm sorry, but I did have a fun day. It was nice to go to Stafford because I haven't been for a while, and it was nice to see the things that they have. Sadly, some of the things I wanted, they did not have, but as I said earlier, I will look if they have it the next time I go to Stratford or the next time I go to Surrey Keys. Or what I'm thinking is that I might go Blue Water one day because I haven't been Blue Water in ages. I think I've been Blue Water once. But it was really nice. And I want to go Oxford Street again because I haven't been Oxford Street in a while. So if I don't see them, so that's one of the options I could do. But yeah, okay, but soon, so keep an eye out for that because I plan to do my haul for those ones. I might do it together like I did with my Anne-Marie and my Little Mix, but I'll see because they are kind of apart. They're like weeks apart, but if I'm not able to film after the first one, then I might just do them together, but I'll see. And with my final haul, I should be doing a final haul very soon. I did say that I was waiting for my pre-order one to come, and it has come, but the reason why I haven't done the haul yet is because now I've got more. So because the Harry House came out on vinyl, and there's other ones that I might be getting, but the Harry House also came out on vinyl now, so I'll wait for that one to come. This video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out when I post. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.